Welcome back to the basement.
Welcome back to the basement yard. Frank, how's it going, buddy?
I'm fucking pumped,
Yeah.
and I'm wearing a shirt that's tight around my muscles. And I thought
You're
coming
not
in,
supposed to pronounce the C in muscles.
yeah, whatever. I came in today thinking like I look good, I feel good, and then you just fucking blew me out the water. You're just sitting there blowing me just completely out the
First,
water.
No one's blowing you.
Out the water, Joey.
Yeah, but you got to say that as part of the blowing. You can't say you're blowing me, and
Just
then
completely. If you had let me finish for once, if
I'm
you
not
had
going
let-
to completely blow you.
Nor
am I gonna
I'm not
half
letting-
blow
no,
you.
no, I'm not saying let me finish after the blowing. I'm saying let me finish.
I'm not going to let you finish.
Just like-
I'm not letting you finish on
I'm
me.
saying like let me finish the what I was gonna say is like your whole aura is just your horror.
I'm a horror?
You're a horror, yeah.
Oh, this is my horror?
Yeah. Do you remember there was a girl in our neighborhood that we called Laura the Horror?
I remember you called her that.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Wait,
who is she?
Laura.
Laura. Who is that?
I know who she was, and I remember her. I'm not gonna.
Is she our age?
No, she was like a couple of years older. She hung out with like. I'm not. I don't want to.
Oh, Laura the horror.
Yeah. Don't know if she was ever a horror, but the name was passed down from not her parents, but like other people.
Not to be confused with Laura the Torah, which is a
Jewish thing.
Hebrew book.
Well, Laura is not anything to do with Jews.
Right.
Torah.
It could be though.
Is like their sacred
Book.
text. I think it's a scroll.
Don't Jews read backwards?
I don't know.
I think they read backwards.
I don't know if that's. No, I think that's only I think everyone reads left to right except the Chinese read like down.
No, that's the Matrix.
I don't know. Well, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I don't know. But
I'm not really in tune with how the Hebrew men and women are reading.
yeah.
Are you?
No, I feel like I know that for some reason.
Gotcha.
For some reason, I feel like I know that.
So this is Portuguese Joe.
Yes, it is.
Fala Português. Welcome back.
I just got back from a trip to Europe, Portugal, and I had a couple of bottles of wine.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you just adopt that you're now Portuguese? Like you're part Portuguese now?
Threw out a lot of obrigados, which means
Obrigado.
Yeah.
Do they have that stupid fucking accent that I hate so much?
I'll be honest with you. When I am hearing people speak Portuguese,
Yeah. How many times did you almost say pork and cheese when you were drunk, by the way?
pork and cheese.
Yeah, that's what
Oh my god.
us Americans say. Like, oh, what you doing over there speaking that stupid pork and cheese?
I've never heard that, but it sounds like a joke my dad would make.
Yeah, it probably has.
What is
Probably.
she, pork and cheese? I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, relax,
Take it easy.
big guy. My face is sweating.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's 97 degrees in New York.
Yeah.
No, but when I was listening to people speak Portuguese, I was like, this sounds like Spanish in rewind.
Yeah, I famously, I've told this story through high school. I dated a Brazilian girl.
Yep.
And Brazilians also speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
But I learned Brazilians and I don't want to say legit Portuguese, but like people from Portugal don't like each other.
No?
They are like it's like
Bloods and Crips.
Sure, I would say, yeah.
Although
maybe.
they come together for good causes sometimes.
Sometimes they tie their bandanas together and hold them up.
Yeah.
In solidarity.
And that makes me feel safe, to be honest.
I have to be honest with you. I see that. I'm very happy.
No matter what happens in this country, when the Bloods and Crips tie their bandanas together, I'm like, we'll be fine.
Listen, if you get both the Bloods and the Crips together mad at you,
Yeah.
you fucked up.
Yeah, like Russia? What was that?
I will.
Al-Qaeda?
I don't think they were.
No, not that they were going to
I don't
fight
think
them.
the Bloods and the Crips were just like, yo, this fucking Al-Qaeda shit is fucked up.
Yeah,
I think it was for like police brutality.
Yo, I'm an idiot.
You are.
Cut that.
Shit. Guy spends fucking 2 weeks in Portugal.
You know what it was?
Forgets the cops beat people.
I get that. First of all, no one forgot about that.
You think about it quite often.
By the way, I have a story to tell you.
Okay.
So on the way back, because we went to Portugal, I went to Comporta, then I went to Lisbon,
Okay.
and then flew to
Chuchupanchi.
the Azores Islands.
By the way, you completely forgot the story I was going to tell. Your turn.
You were going to tell
I
a
was going to
story?
say why I hate the Portuguese language, but go on.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not, honestly.
Do we care, though?
No, I
Do we
don't.
care? Does anyone care?
No,
Does
no,
anyone
no.
care?
Joey, I'll be very honest with you.
Yeah.
Your story, not only does it hold more weight because your name is on all this shit, it's probably just a better story.
No, but I want to see if how you feel about this because you're a courteous guy.
I'd like to think so.
You're a courteous man. So I was on a plane coming home from the Azores, right? So this is like after the trip. I'm burnt out. Like,
The Azores, by the way?
I don't know.
That sounds like it's like a level in Legend of Zelda.
I'll tell you what. It looked like the Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay. Kind
It
of
was
cool.
beautiful there.
No dinosaurs that you saw, though.
No, I wish. But there was so many opportunities for dinosaurs to rear their ugly heads.
Oh, well,
like
first of all,
there was fog, and I'm like, just stand up.
how bad do you wish you'd be just like looking and then you would just see like a fucking like velociraptor head and you'd do the clever girl thing. Yeah, clever girl.
And then you die
Yeah.
all the time. But anyway, so I was getting so burnt out on this trip that I was like, you know what? I'm going to pay for an upgrade. Like, I want to
On the way home?
Yeah. I was like, I want to sit, like, in a nice seat. So, for this airline, you, like, bid, whatever. Long story short, I end up getting the upgrade, and I'm getting on the plane. And there's a guy sitting in the seat. I was like, oh, I'm sitting right there. Oh, no, actually, no. There was no one sitting there. So, I get in my seat, and I have a bag. I put it down, put it on the overhead. I always take everything out of my pockets and put it in the seat in front of me so I don't lose anything. So I'm fully settled. And then this dude comes over with his wife, and he's like, do you mind if you switch seats with my wife so she can sit next to me? She's in the seat right in front of you. I picked the window. So this is in the first class cabin. There's only 2 seats. So I picked the window for that reason because I like the window.
You like windows.
I like to look.
Well, she was in front of you, so she had the window in the row in front of you.
So I was like, yeah, of course, no problem.
No brainer.
So I go to switch, right?
Uh-oh.
So now I'm switching, and as I'm getting into my new seat, there's a guy sitting there with what I thought was wooden teeth. And his daughter is,
That's not, you can't brush over the wooden teeth part, Joey.
Okay.
It's 2023.
Picture someone that instead of teeth, they have brown rice.
I hate that mouth.
It's not a good one.
Fuck that mouth. Well, no.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're trying to get people horny out here. Oh, fuck that mouth.
You show up looking like this, you don't expect someone to get horny, Joey.
I hope so. So anyway, I see this guy has his daughter who's like 11 or 12 years old.
Real asshole. The kid.
I'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
So she's turned around in the seat, and they're talking, but then they both look at me, and I was like, he goes, oh, you're sitting there? I was like, yeah. So I go and I sit down, put my bag down, take everything out again. I'm sitting there, blah, blah, blah. And I can kind of sense that there's another, hey, can you switch thing going on.
Coming back?
Huh?
Another switch request is coming over?
Yeah, so I put my hat down, headphones in, pretend to be asleep.
Oh.
Do you know what happens?
They wake you up, yeah, of course.
He taps my leg.
I feel like, I got to be honest with you, if you're going to wake anyone up, it's on an airplane. I mean, that's the only appropriate place.
But only if you have to piss or shit.
Maybe that person had to pim chim.
No, we did not take off yet.
Oh, you were still on ground.
People were still boarding.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah. We were at the gate.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, I pretend to wake up.
Oh,
right? So I wake up.
One more time. You're asleep?
What?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I do that. And then the dude goes, hey. And now I'm looking at this.
That face?
It looks like termites. His teeth. And he goes, would you mind if you switched with my daughter? She's like 11, 12, right? And she's sitting in an aisle. And I go, I just switched. Oh. So I said,
One
no.
switch is enough.
Too many.
Now, I have a serious question for you.
Yeah.
If he had nicer teeth, would you have done it?
I would be more inclined, but I still would have said no.
Oh.
Because at this point, I was like, bro, what am I going to do? Just bounce around this fucking first class until everyone else is comfy here?
Some fucking termite tooth Portuguese prick wanted you to fucking switch a seat with him?
He was an American.
That makes it worse.
It makes it way worse.
Way worse.
I'll be honest with you. Dude, when I'm in Europe and I hear someone speaking American, I'm like, ugh.
Fucking pig.
American scum.
That's what you think. I know.
I'm like, ew, there's Americans
The
here.
trick is, and I know I said this on the Patreon episode, I think that way. Right here, baby. Comfort of my own home.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, I just switched with them. And he goes, oh, you just switched? Okay. And then his daughter was looking at me. Then she looks at him.
How old was it? Oh, you said about 10 or 12?
I said it 3 times, I think, Frank.
Okay, sorry. Well, it's hot in here. I've honestly forgotten my own name.
So she looks at him and she goes, so no? To him, right? And I was like, this bitch better not say that shit to me.
She's pressuring the dad.
And he goes, Emma, just sit down.
Wait, where was she sitting?
She was like, she was turned around, so her knees were like on the seat, like looking over.
Oh, the row in front of you?
Yeah. The row in front of me, aisle.
I would, first of all, if I was that dad, I would have been like to you, I'd be like, listen.
I'm not waking this guy up.
Not only that, I'd be like, just fucking say no. My daughter has to leave me the fuck alone for
Yeah.
this flight, you know?
But I also don't know why people need to sit next to each other. We're not going to talk.
No,
I've never talked to anyone on a flight.
It's no. It's different for. I would say I imagine it'd be different for a child and a parent.
I can tell you this right now. Right now, I can tell you this.
Do me a favor.
That
tell
guy.
me that.
That guy is delighted that I said no.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I'm saying.
He's like, Emma, just sit down. And she goes, I'm not doing that. I'll just switch with mommy then.
Damn.
And he was like, he didn't say anything.
Did he drink on the plane a couple times?
No, he like read a book that had like holographic pages.
Oh, like the ones where you could scratch and it's like.
No, the ones that like, you ever close a book and like this is shiny? Like the pages are all shiny?
Oh, like a fucking yeah. You know what used to be like that? Those old fucking Goosebumps books.
Yeah,
They're like choose your own ending, where it's like you
Yeah.
can either go to page 50 or 102.
Yeah, I was like, is this guy reading a fucking spell book? What is this shit? Like, it was just like shiny pages.
But he wasn't, bro.
Would you have switched with him? With her?
I'm a sucker. I am a fucking little sucker.
Okay, but what if you switch again, then someone asks you again?
No, I would say one switch is more than enough. But the added fact that his daughter wanted, like I'm a sucker for that. I'm a sucker for the kid. I will say this though, the minute I heard her get snippy, I would have been like, you know what? I'll fucking report you for having a bomb in your bag or some shit. Like I would have made sure she got sent off the plane.
Yeah.
Fucking
She also then was sitting in the first row, and we were in like the fifth row. She got out of her seat, walked to the back, went up to her dad, and was like, "Can you get me a Red Bull and a blah blah blah?"
12 years old drinking a Red Bull?
Yep, that's what she said. And also, this guy got up, walked to the front of the plane, and got her a Red Bull. I'd be like, "I'm gonna throw you out of the tiny window."
No, I mean that's doing something for your child. I'm not gonna.
She's old.
Yeah, 12 is too old. I will say that.
She's not 4, dude.
That is.
She's 12.
If she was 4 having a Red Bull, I would have fucking called CPS on these people.
Yeah.
That is, I have to say.
I wouldn't. But I was like, am I fucked up for not moving?
No, I think in that situation you were okay, but you are a little bit of a piece of shit for other reasons. Not
I
just
moved
this.
once. That's enough time.
You had the one, and I will say, if his mouth didn't look like he was chewing on fucking dirt, maybe you would have done something.
It did look like that.
You can't have a shitty mouth and expect things to be done for you.
It looked like an old wood shed.
I imagine that it looked like he just like had a mouth full of just fucking worms.
I'm thinking about it, and it's getting browner.
You ever see, and I'm sure you hate that, you ever see someone that like, like in like a video, it looks like they have like a bunch of ticks on their skin. It's like those like bumps. That's what I imagine his teeth were.
Dude, what the fuck are you talking
You've
about?
never seen that, dude?
A video of a bumpy person?
No, it'll be like someone takes a shirt off and it's like they have like 6 ticks in a fucking fine space on their arm or leg or something.
I'm not really taking in too much tick content these days.
Neither am I. I don't see it because I want to. It just pops up, and then I have to say that I don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah, but then that actually plays into the
I
algorithm.
know it's all a fucking vicious circle.
It's a vicious circle, yeah,
It is a vicious
exactly.
circle. I'm really glad you had a good time though. You had a lot of wine.
Had a ton of wine. Had 4 bottles the first day. Not me alone. Just me and my buddy.
Just no, not you alone. You and one other person.
Yeah, just me and one person.
Yeah.
We had 4 bottles of wine, and we had some cocktails too, which were nice.
So basically, 5 bottles of wine.
I wasn't okay.
Yeah.
Also, the place that I stayed at in Comporta was basically anyone could have robbed that place.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Yeah, I'm
Our
sure.
door opened up with string.
Oh, hold on. The exact same story we told on the Patreon episode.
Did I say that?
The exact same thing.
Oh,
You
okay.
opened and pulled the string and it opened and the windows
Yeah.
were just screens.
Not everyone's on Patreon. You fucking.
Well, maybe
selfish
they should be
fucking
over at
piece of shit.
patreon.com/thebasementyard so they can double hear this story because it's a good one.
A double here.
I will say I was able to tell that you were having a good time.
Yeah.
And it looked like you were having a good time, and I was happy for you.
I know this is.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite segment and yours called Keeping It Frank, where we tackle the stories of today in order to make sure that they are brought to the surface like a disgusting big old fat whitehead pimple. Joey, how you doing?
Good.
You had a good time.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. The wine was flowing, and I could tell.
How could you tell?
How could I tell? Joey, there's something, Exhibit A, that I want to bring up to you. Now,
Mind you, guys, I already know.
shut up. Now, I'm so excited that you had a good time. I really am. I enjoy seeing you do these things. I live vicariously through you. And it's heartwarming to see that you're living your best life. Anything good happen over there?
I'll be honest with you guys.
What's the time difference too?
This one's probably the most embarrassing. Keeping it frank.
What's the time difference, huh?
5 hours.
5 hours. So hypothetically, if something were to be tweeted at 9:12 p.m.
Wow, that's
on
late.
August 25th.
That's 2 a.m.
That's let's see, 3 hours. So 2 a.m., 2:15 in the morning.
Yeah. When was that?
August 25th. So you were there for a day.
I think I was in Lisbon.
Yeah, wherever you were doesn't matter.
Brutal.
So you tweeted, Joey.
Yeah, I did.
Now, anytime you do something, I get word of it. Because people are like, oh my God, wait till Frank gets the hold of this.
Yeah, that's driving me a little insane.
Tough shit, bitch. There's a tweet from you here that I wanted to make sure we talked about because it's just too good to ignore. And I quote, I've been drunk in Portugal for 3 days, parentheses,
Yikes.
By the way, you had the amount of characters to spell obviously.
Yeah, but I didn't have the capacity.
Yeah, I figured that. You had the capacity for the rest of this tweet, though. And by the way, you used an ampersand. You didn't just
I always use those.
Oh, I can honestly say nothing is better than traveling with your friends and doing weird shit.
I deleted that in the morning.
Yeah.
That's how bad that is.
Not quick enough for fucking good old Frankie Fingers over here.
Yeah, what you got me on notifications?
No, but I saw that and I said, oh boy.
Yeah, not
Oh,
good. Not
fucking
good, not
boy.
good, not good.
Here's my one question.
Go ahead.
Was this written by you or the fucking 22-year-old white sorority girl that is inside your body?
Yeah, that's the issue. I'm actually going to look up pictures so I know what I was doing that night.
I can tell you exactly what you were doing because I had messaged you a couple hours earlier.
Did you?
Yeah, and you were.
It was the 25th.
It was when you were wearing that shirt. You had a glass of wine in hand and a little baby cigar.
Oh, that was the night.
That was the night.
Oh, I just went to a dinner.
Yeah. That was gonna be my next fucking question. As
What did I
keep,
do?
as
What's
I
the
sit here,
weird
keep
shit?
it frank. What weird shit did you do? What kind of kooky, fucking crazy weird shit, Joey?
Yeah, I mean,
Tell me about all this silly shit you did.
I didn't do anything silly that night, honestly.
What weird shit are you referencing? Did you
I don't know.
have sex with your friend?
With Gio?
Well, you know.
No, I did not.
You sure?
No, we were at this dinner called the Food Circle.
Okay. I don't care for details. I do, but I don't want to hear them right here.
Got it. Right here.
Yeah, tell me offline. What about that night was weird?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, dude.
About that night.
We both did get double cucked at one point by the waiter,
You told me this story. Yep.
where we ordered a drink and he goes, no. He literally was like, no. And we're like, oh, no, we want to try it. It sounds good. He's like, you don't want to do that before dinner. Don't get it.
Why? Because it would have fucked you up.
Well, we ordered it after. So where that picture is, where I'm wearing this and the cigar or whatever, we got them. They're whack. They're so heavy.
Oh, it's like not a good drink.
Yeah, he was
That's
like,
what-
don't get this. He's like, get this like spritz with gin and whatever.
Oh,
And I'm
something
like,
light
"Ah."
for the meal, and then
And it was
after-
actually paired amazingly.
Yeah.
But it was funny because we ordered a drink and he was just like, I'm not going to get that.
I saw this and I wanted to put my head through a fucking wall.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
What weird shit?
Nothing, dude.
Nothing weird.
I think I was just referring to like the idea of like,
yeah, but you're not doing the weird shit.
no, but I mean like just do random shit. Weird is the wrong word.
Weird was dumb.
Yeah.
But you were very drunk.
I was blasted. There was a wine pairing.
I think
One of the wine pairings, by the way, an IPA. Thought that was interesting.
Yeah, don't care. I think the obvious thing here is yes.
Wait, the obvious thing is what?
The obvious thing is yes, of course that stuff is fun. Mm-hmm. That's great.
It ain't weird though.
It ain't weird, dude.
At all.
You know what you were doing?
Yeah.
You were going and drinking and eating food.
Dinner, yeah.
Yeah.
I had dinner.
And you had a cigar. What weird shit is that?
Nothing, honestly.
The
yeah.
worst part of it, though, was been drunk for 3 days.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
pretty.
that's
brutal.
so bad.
That's like freshman in college type
That's
of shit.
literally, I
It's pretty
swear
bad.
to God, I've seen girls in like tweet that in 2010.
Yeah.
That got rejected from a sorority. That the tweet before they were saying like, "Mommy hungry for omnoms."
What does that mean?
You don't remember when people in like 2010, 2011 called food omnoms?
Greg just walked by with a T-shirt made out of my face.
Yeah, did he? Greg, come in.
Why does he have that?
I don't know.
But there was actually a fun. That is the pants too. All right, You gotta.
This is my line. My clothing line.
Yeah. Show him the butt.
What is this?
Huh?
I think it's
Can
nice.
you get on camera so we can show people?
You gotta come on over.
But, this is my line dropping soon.
This looks great.
Show the pants. Show the butt.
Yeah, there you go. That's what people wanted.
Wow.
Right in there.
Damn, dude.
That's
I almost
right
saw your
in there.
pussy
What
hole.
about the groin?
Damn, dude.
Those seem stretchy too. I don't want to touch your legs.
So was this something that was on the company card, or is this like something that he said? Ooh, that means yes.
Oh, boo-hoo. Someone gets to do something fun. Don't worry about it. I got
like
you.
it?
What is he going to do? Fire both of us? Yeah, he will. Yes, he absolutely will.
Oh, God.
I think it looks great.
Thank you. Available on shop.sandgalstudios.com. Joe doesn't know, but it's up there right now.
And also
That?
these new hats.
No, it's not.
It can be. You want it?
Joey's not that much of a narcissist. He'll have his name, not his face.
Okay.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
That's a very breathable shirt. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I appreciate the. Thank you. For. Are those leggings?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Well, you thought they were jeans.
I didn't know what it was.
You thought they were jeans.
You thought it was jeans?
You think those is?
Oh, you think it was jeans?
Oh, you think of putting your plastering your nobleman knickers?
I don't even know what that means.
Knickers. Those are pants. They're pants, Joey.
Chill. Enunciate, Frank.
I did. There was a very obvious CK in there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Boy, hold on. I have a funny story.
Your second favorite CK behind Louis. I would say that.
Hold on. There was a funny story about that night. Dude, I haven't
Joey,
sweat like
there's
this.
nothing funny about that night. Let me be very clear. There's nothing
No.
weird, wacky, kooky. You went with your fucking other big billionaire friends and had food and drank wine. Nothing weird happened.
No, I know
You're not
that.
fucking quirky because you went to Lisbon or the Azarovskis or whatever the fuck they're called.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds really cool.
It kind of does. Like
Yeah.
you're going to like fucking, oh, what did we do? We went and we had foamed up fish in a dish as big as my hand in a cave in Portugal. Fucking weird, dude. Wild and
First
wacky.
of all, that sounds fire, and you're jealous, you bitch.
Not jealous.
You're jealous.
I am a little.
Sorry. Sorry I had dinner in a cool place.
Yeah, well, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your fucking tweet.
The tweet was bad, but I stand by the sentiment.
The sentiment is okay, but I have to keep it frank here, bitch. You can't do something like that and not expect a fucking cavalcade of shit to come raining down on you.
Cattle clade.
Caval, bitch. Caval.
Oh, I honestly, I didn't know that word.
Yeah, well, maybe, maybe they didn't teach that in fucking. If it was in Portuguese, I bet you'd know.
Probably.
You stupid Portuguese fuck.
First of all, racist.
That's not racist. They're white.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah.
All right.
Look at them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that dinner, when you like show up, there like the chef comes out and they have like a garden. So they,
Oh,
like,
yeah. You again told me this story.
Frankie, this is a different show, you stupid whore. Now I'm not telling it. Now we're not telling it.
I'll tell the story as Joey. I'll tell the story as Joey. Here I go. Here I go. Watch this.
Frankie, you know what? Here's something.
Here I go. I went and like they picked stuff for herbs and shit from the garden, and they kept giving me stuff to try like mint and blah blah blah. So I put it in my pocket, and when I went to pay, I forgot I had all the mint leaves in my pocket, and all they fucking went all over everywhere. And we laughed hysterically at the fucking people who were getting paid, basically nothing in order to serve us dinner. Ha 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 ha! Hysterical. I'm actually glad I opened my shirt because it's hot in here.
You're a fucking whore.
No, that tweet, Joey, knocked you down so many pegs. So many pegs.
It didn't though, Frank.
Joey, that tweet is the
But it
worst.
didn't.
That's the worst tweet I've ever seen.
Really?
Up there.
I'm gonna go find a bunch of tweets
From me?
from world leaders.
Oh, yeah, those are bad too. But like, I'm not saying like this isn't gonna incite a riot.
Yeah.
But it was pretty
Oh,
tough.
I could definitely find shit that you've written, by the way.
Oh!
That was the most sexual reaction to what I was gonna say.
Like what? I don't think I've ever written it. I think one thing that I did tweet like in like 2012 was like, hot rain is horny.
What?
Yeah, something like
What's
that.
hot rain?
Like the rain is sexy or some shit like that. Are you
It's
gonna
coming off of me.
Are
right
you
now.
gonna look up the Take the shirt off, dude. But I have to say, and putting a cap on keeping it frank, listen, Joey, I am so happy you had all this fun, but you need to be very realistic. You didn't do anything weird, wacky, kooky. You were out there eating food, drinking.
Real quick. Now we're going to get into something real quick.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
You just... You didn't let me tell a story that I told on a completely different thing, which most of the people who watch this can't see, but you've just repeated 1,000 times that you didn't do anything weird. I know. I said that. I'm on your team.
I'm going to tell you right now.
You know what you're going to do? No. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, Squarespace. This is out of control. What the fuck is that?
You know what? Fuck that. You know what? I will say, hot in here.
It is hot.
It is hot in here. I will say that. Glad to have you back.
Hey, thanks, bud.
I'm very, very glad.
Woo! Okay. We do have Squarespace.
Squarespace.
Squarespace, guys, this is where you're going to create your websites, okay? You got a domain name? Good. You could buy one through Squarespace, though. But Squarespace is amazing. That's where you can make your website. They have a lot of templates that you can use. Dude, it's really literally pouring off of me right now. Can you get me a paper towel, please?
Can I or
please.
will I?
May you?
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't think
that's-
that is. I will. I got you.
All right, thanks. But Squarespace, create your websites with Squarespace. It is the best website for this. I've used other ones in the past. Not as cool. Way more complicated to set up a website. With Squarespace, they make it so easy to do that. And they have all these gorgeous templates that make a nice website. And it's very easy to set up. You could just swap things in and out. It honestly could take you a day to set up a website if you really wanted to. Whereas other ones, it would take months. It would take forever. Or you have to pay someone a bunch of money to do it. It's horrible. But right now, you can go to squarespace.com/basement for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code BASEMENT to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain. Again, that is squarespace.com for a free trial. Squarespace.com/basement for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code BASEMENT for 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain. Okay?
Clean yourself up with that, bitch.
Thank you so much. Okay. We also have Stitch Fix. Stitch Fix is going to get you looking good. Okay, great. You want to have nice style. You want to have new clothes every month. You want to stop sweating like me. It ain't gonna happen. With Stitch Fix, you can go onto their site. It's an easy way to get clothes that fit you without having to endlessly browse through websites or think about like anything too crazy. You go on their site, you fill out a brief questionnaire, and you give them your sizes, your height. I think you give them your height, your weight, or whatever your size is, and then they have over 1,000 brands and styles that you know and love, and they pick from there, and they send you the clothes. So it's like having a personal stylist that's working for you behind the scenes. Very nice. And Stitch Fix, they get you. Okay, try today at stitchfix.com/basement, and you'll get 25% off when you keep everything in your fix. That is stitchfix.com/basement. Again, that is stitchfix.com/basement. Go try it out. Like I said, it's like having a personal stylist. They pick out stuff that they know you would like based upon your quiz. It's amazing. stitchfix.com/basement.
And also, if you want to hear all those stories I wouldn't let Joe tell, you can go over to patreon.com, baby. Portugal stories, Joe and I screaming at each other more, maybe some cute little hugs and kisses that we give each other. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you for sure if those things are there, but you'll find out if you go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. Folks, because of you guys, all of our supporters, patrons and non-patrons, you've propelled us to in the top 10 in the world. And last I checked, after hitting 26,000 patrons, thank you so much. We are at number 7. And listen, folks, we ain't stopping until we clopping at the toppin'. You know what I'm saying? So go check it out, patreon.com/thebasementyard. We are really appreciative of everything and everyone that has supported us. You sign up for that first tier, you get these weekly episodes 1 week in advance, 7 whole days just for your sweet virgin eyes. And then that second tier, well, that's where you get not only those weeklies in advance, you get exclusive episodes every single Friday. So you can start and end your week with the basement yard. Summer's over. Doesn't mean that the fucking life is over. Patreon.com/the basement yard. Sign up today. Let's fucking rock to 27. Rock.
Let's rock.
Let's
27.
rock.
All right, hold on. I got to tell you a dream I had.
Dreams, Portugal. What else is going? You know, this is a Joe episode.
It is. But this is a big one.
All right.
So,
Did you write it down?
Of course.
Yes.
So, I was just going to say that. You know how sometimes I have dreams and I
Yes.
wake up and I go, this is weird. So I start writing notes?
Yes. Like, for instance, one of them you told, just to lead people into what these could potentially be, Joey was eating his own dick like a chicken wing.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Literally like...
Yeah, and it was so tender.
Yeah, well, it's a dick.
It is. But you would think.
I would think it'd be chewy.
Yeah. But anyway, so I have notes, but like this isn't the funny part. The funny part is the whole thing.
Can I ask you a question before you get into that?
Big time.
What does gamey mean?
Gamey?
When people were like, oh, that meat is so gamey. People say it all the time, and I'm like, yeah, no fucking clue.
I think like it's like
what's that?
Like strings? Like stringy?
I don't think, but that's not meat.
I don't know.
Meat's not stringy, then it's not meat.
Wait, it could be.
No.
Should I look it up?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gay meat.
Well, I'm just going to keep using it without
Maybe
knowing
they
what it
mean
means.
gay meat. It was a gay animal.
Like, oh, don't eat that deer. It's fucking
It's
gay
gay,
meat.
it's gay meat,
It's
it's
gay
gay
ass
meat.
shit
It's
deer.
gay meat.
Yeah.
It's gay meat.
A buck? Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's fucking...
Eat the dough. Don't be gay.
Yeah. Eating... That's a really good question. If you think about it, most animals that we eat are the female animals. Is it gay to eat male animals?
1, no. 2, what?
Yeah, think about it.
Wait, do we only eat females?
So think about the animals we eat. They're all the female versions. Chickens, cows. That's all I got.
Cool. He's basing the whole thing off of 2 animals. Okay, so this dream, right? Mind you, this is way off the wine. So I'm having weird dreams every night, basically.
You're going through your fucking... How's your liver feel, by the way?
Better. I'm detoxing.
Okay, good. Is that why you're sweating this much?
No, it's just because it's hot.
It does smell like alcohol in here.
It doesn't. Shut up. But anyway, I had a dream. Greg was actually in it. So I forget who I was with. I was with somebody.
A really good friend? Who could it be?
A really good friend? It could be anybody. Anybody in the world.
Anybody.
So you want to be in it?
I'm not going to commit to saying yes yet. Tell me what the story was.
It's not. It has nothing to do
Okay,
with
so
that.
then yeah, it was me.
Okay. So me and you, we're like walking and we're going to Greg's parents' house.
Okay.
And I was trying to like warn you of being like, oh, Greg's parents, like they're one of the copper people.
What?
Yeah. Hold on.
Copper? That seems pretty racist, Joe. Especially because copper is brown.
Hold on. So I said, okay. So I was like, yeah, their parents are one of the copper people. And you knew what I was talking about.
Of course.
So in this world, like people knew who the copper people was.
Yeah.
And it was like a religious thing.
Okay.
So like, have you ever seen the fucking statues of like Joseph where he has like a protractor and he's got like a lamb with him?
Not a protractor.
Whatever that is, like a
guy
right
fucking-
angle thing, like a
This guy
right
could
angle.
do it all. He could herd sheep and fucking tell me the angle of an isosceles.
Yeah,
Cool.
Like, it was something like that. So you know how like that color? Mm-hmm. So
That's copper. Yeah, I know exactly what you're referencing.
it's not really copper. It's more brown. Copper is like a lighter
bronze.
Bronze is the right word. So anyway, we come out. We come up to the house.
Okay.
And Greg's dad comes out.
Yeah.
And he's not really walking. He's just gliding.
Well, you know how the copper people be, babe.
And he's dressed like Joseph, the father of God.
Oh,
no, the father of Jesus.
don't ask me. I'll take anything
Yeah.
you say here as being true.
And he's covered head to toe in paint, like copper paint.
Well, Joey,
And
again,
it's shiny.
it's the copper guy.
Picture, like, you remember in Spaceballs where Mel Brooks was, I forget his name.
Yeah, yogurt.
But remember he was like
Yeah.
painted like that?
the Schwartz.
Yeah, he was like painted sort of.
Yes,
it
I
looked
remember.
like that.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, he's one of the copper people. Of
course he
And
is.
there was like this thing that we all knew that like people don't do this anymore because the paint is dangerous.
So is this like meant to be like a cult? Is it like a religious sect?
It's just like a super religious thing. It would be like I'm assuming it would. I mean, it's my dream. I don't know, but I feel like it. I assume it's kind of like if someone had Hasidic parents.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, they're going to be wearing a certain type of thing, and that's why. Because
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, this wine fucked you up.
Yeah, it did. And I'm not even at the best part. They talked weird.
God, how did they talk? God, please
dad comes out.
please tell me. Like,
dad
do an
comes-
impression.
Give me a sentence to say. Short though, not crazy.
Short sentence. I need to go pick up some milk.
Okay. You know what's weird? Every time I told this story to someone, they mention groceries.
Well,
Isn't that weird?
well, the copper people love to buy food.
Yeah. So his dad comes out and they talk like.
Yeah, go. Just
What
do
was
it.
the thing?
Just do it.
I
I'm
have
gonna
to go
close
pick
my
up
eye.
milk.
I
They
need-
go like this. They go, "Oh, get a little pickle for some milk."
What? Are you kidding me?
Oh, get a little pickle for some milk.
There's like, you ever see Galaxy Quest?
No.
It's kind of like how they talk in that.
Dude, so everything he would say, it sounded like that. It was like, oh,
Oh, that sucks.
like a bird. And I was like, dude, what is this dream? Like, Greg's dad is one of the copper people.
Reminds me of like in SpongeBob where he's like, I can't understand you.
Yeah. But they were just like, oh,
Yeah.
hi. I was like, what is
Oh,
this?
I hate that so much.
But you know what's crazy? The craziest part about that is like, it felt familiar. Like I had dreamed of the copper people before.
Yeah.
And I was like,
So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
So you had a dream about a shade of brown type of people that wear clothes that you don't necessarily wear, that talk a funny way, and you ridicule them?
no one ridiculed them.
You're not doing yourself any
No
favors
one
here.
ridiculed them.
Okay, so how did you feel about the way that Greg's dumbass dad spoke?
You said dumbass.
In your dream, he's dumb.
Why is he dumb?
You talk like that, you're an idiot.
I guess. No, I don't know. It was just like a known thing. I was like, oh yeah, that's normal. They're copper people.
What the fuck is going on? Is that the whole dream?
Yeah.
That's very... This, I would almost, prefer the dream of you eating your dick.
Yeah.
Because like that, you could at least be like, I could put on my, therapist shirt and just be like, oh, like he's doing like something where he feels like his masculinity is being consumed by media, or attacked.
the fuck does that mean?
What in God's name can I pull from this?
I don't know. But speaking of masculinity, actually, I saw a video.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna fucking say it. But like, you know those dudes who do that one podcast?
Are they white?
No.
Oh, okay. The arrow's down to 3.
Yeah, no. I forget the name of it honestly, but it's like he's one of the main dudes who's like, he's not Andrew Tate, but he's like everyone hates him because of the shit that he says.
Jordan Peterson?
No. It's not like he's white.
Yeah, I know.
No. But anyway, it's like him and his boy. I forget whatever. But anyway, he's on a different show. He's talking to a woman, and she asks him if he goes down on women. He's like, no, I don't do that.
Oh boy,
Right?
what?
And then he goes. I just thought this was really funny. He's like, no, I haven't done that since 2014. Like he's talking about like the last time you threw up. Basically, he's like, oh, I haven't done this since December 6th, 2014. But he's like, I haven't done this since 2014. And she's like, what? Why? And he goes, because the female vagina is disgusting.
What a fucking prude. What a loser.
Female vaginas.
Well, yeah, compared to the male vaginas, obviously.
Which are cocks.
Bro, honestly,
Or butts? Is that our vagina?
no, I think where our vagina is, it's like sewed up, like that's why there's like that little line in our gooch. You know what I'm talking about? That
And
like,
dicks are clits. Did you know that?
yes, I do. They're just big old fat old. Some
And
of us a lot big old fat old,
Yeah.
bigger old, and
And also,
fatter old.
clits bigger than you think.
Yeah, we did an episode in Santa Gata Studio. Check out on YouTube, where it was like it's like
4.5 inches.
4 inches. It was like fucking what?
I've
Where is this thing? It's so funny that you actually bring up a video. I actually found a video. So, do you remember the video? Religious media is never really like doing itself any favors online. Like they never like produce like.
Are you going to talk about the Dalai Lama kissing that boy?
No, we did a while ago, but like I was gonna bring up. Remember that song? It was like in like a 2006. The video came out in like 2011, 12, 13, but it was from like a 2006 recording, and it was Jesus Christ is my
Oh, N-word, yeah.
N-word.
Yeah.
And religious people not do themselves any favors with, the music choice that they're doing. I found
She was a slap.
I found a religious song that I wanted to show you, and I want you to tell me what you think of it.
Some religious songs are bangers.
Like what? Anything by Creed.
And I'm talking about in the church.
Fuck no.
Yeah, dude.
What's cool in a church?
My grandma used to sing this song, and it was fucking heat.
No, they're too preachy. I don't want that. I want to hear I want some bass.
Also, "You Deserve It" by J.J. Hairston. That's a banger.
You Deserve It.
I actually, it's.
What song is that?
I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't know it, but I was in Orlando with my family, and I was driving, and I accidentally put on the gospel channel, and this song was on, and I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
And that shit was hard. Yeah. And then I listened to it. I thought it was in my Spotify Wrapped. It was one of the top songs
I was so
played.
hurt when I found out about Creed being gospel rock, but then I listened to them again and I was like, it's Creed. They can do
Creed,
it.
bro.
They're allowed to. But all right, listen to this and I want your honest opinion.
Okay.
The artist. So.
It's a bop, but I'm a jerk off.
So it's by Wavy Matt.
Wavy Matt.
Wavy Matt. That's what he calls himself. Gotta say, beat's pretty sick.
Yeah, no.
It's
got a good message. Stop jerking off.
He's saying put your hand on the Bible and then stop jerking off. Why is it can you answer something for me? You're a former church guy.
I didn't leave the church. It's not like Scientology.
You definitely left the church, Joey.
Well, I just haven't been back.
You had to run away from it.
No one did.
You got out of there as quick as you could.
Nope.
What is the whole idea with jerking off as a sin? And explain that to me honestly.
You're asking me, dude? I'm just one of the guys. You ask God.
Well, but he fucking speaks through you. So tell me what he said.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to guess,
it's your cum is sacred. Save it for the fucking.
I feel like a lot of religions is for the most part, it's it's only for procreation. So that's why premarital sex you're not supposed to have.
But what if premarital sex is for procreation?
You still are supposed to be married.
Why?
Because people got married in churches back then, and not just in Hawaii.
Yeah, on a beach surrounded by screaming seagulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no God there.
In Hawaii, it looks like there's pretty much God over there.
All right, we got more.
Take your hand out your pants, that's a sin. This is not no game, you can't let the devil win. You feel like the God, let the Holy Spirit in. If you don't, then this cycle ain't gonna never end. I thought you knew, huh? What? Jesus Christ can see what you do.
What did he say?
He said, I thought you knew, huh? Jesus Christ can see what you do.
Yeah, they say he's always with you, unless you're taking a big shit.
I mean, why wouldn't he be there? Sometimes that's where you need him the most.
Yeah, it's true. Please, God, just get me through this shit.
And he goes, it's like, my son, you got this.
Yeah, right?
Let me put my finger in your ass, loosen it up a little bit.
Okay.
That's what they do with babies. Not fingers, like Q-tips and stuff.
What?
Yeah, some babies that get constipated, people have to put Q-tips in their butt.
Call on me.
Anyone got any questions here? Okay, all right, Joe.
Have you put a Q-tip in your child's ass?
No, I've not had to do it for them.
Oh, thank God.
But I know of people that have had to do it for their children.
That is intense.
Could you imagine? I've heard some fucking bad stories of
It's tough for me because I don't have a kid, and I assume when I have a kid, it's yeah, of course I would do anything for my child.
Yeah, dude, of course.
But from an outside perspective, it's ooh, you're shoving a Q-tip in there.
That's not the part that is
the shooting of diarrhea.
Or I've heard of people that have had to shovel poop out of a butt.
Out of a butt?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Like a turkey?
It's so badly constipated that it's half in, half out, and they need to
Have you ever been constipated?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm fucking. I'm fucking Fountains of Wayne. You don't need to worry about me.
Is the band? I'm like Fountains of Wayne, Stacy's mom. That's what I'm like.
I was gonna say. Wait, that's a band.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I've never been constipated. Have you?
Yeah, and I literally that sounds like at that point that's what I was getting close to doing.
Pulling poop out of your own butt?
I was trying to figure out a way to stretch my arms long enough that I could actually grab into my ass
Whoa,
and
whoa, whoa.
shovel out.
What do you mean stretch your arms long enough? You just fucking get in boy missionary position and you can just pull poop out, can't you?
Boy missionary?
Yeah, when boys are on their back and pull their legs up so they can get fucked in the butt.
Oh. Yeah, I wanted to get it all out. It was a tough day.
Oh, you've only been constipated once?
Yeah, that I can remember.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, I don't know if you saw this, Joey. There is someone that is very much so not constipated. You heard about that Delta flight?
We're going to get to that in a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well,
Because
do me a favor. Before we talk about someone having a massive amount of excrement on a plane, get to our ads.
we do have some ads for today. Rocket Money. Rocket Money is an all-in-one personal finance app that's going to help you save money, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and it's going to monitor your spending. Okay, and it's going to lower your bills also, possibly. But anyway, a lot of people, they sign up for free trials. If you're like me, you sign up for a free trial, you don't even realize it. You sign up for a free trial, and then 2 months later, you're paying for it, you didn't even realize. And or you were using something at one point, and now you're not using it anymore, but you're paying for it every single month. This app with Rocket Money, it will help you identify these things and then cancel them so you can put the money back in your pocket. And that's not BS there, okay? With over 3 million users and counting, Rocket Money customers have saved an average of $720 a year. $720. You could buy a lot with that, okay? And like I said, it monitors your spending, so you can put in a budget to make sure you're not going over budget, and it can help lower your bills. You upload a picture of your bill, and they can try and haggle that down for you in some sort of way. But yeah, stop wasting money on things you don't use, cancel your unwanted subscriptions, and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/basement. That's rocketmoney.com/basement. I mean, I've used Rocket Money. I've canceled things. I was paying for like Business Insider or something. I haven't even read that. So save some money there. rocketmoney.com/basement. Also, we have stamps.com. Stamps.com, all you need is a computer and a printer and a nice house there. And you can use stamps.com. They even send you a free scale. But you can use all of the services of the post office right at your fingertips. You can buy and print U.S. postage. You can save money exclusively online. So you're not only saving time by not going to the store and waiting in lines or whatever, but you're also saving money online. You can get huge carrier discounts up to 84% off of USPS and UPS rates to help your bottom line. For years, it's been helping over 1 million businesses ship out things. So if you have an e-commerce business and you're not using stamps.com, you're overpaying for something. You could be making more money there. So sign up with the promo code BASEMENT to get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and enter the code BASEMENT. Okay, that is stamps.com. Click on that microphone at the top of the homepage and enter the code BASEMENT. And lastly here, and this is perfect, we have Babbel. Babbel is going to help you learn a language, okay? So if you're like me now and you're a world traveler because you've been to 2 countries, you're going to want to brush up on your Portuguese or your Italian or your Russian or your German, whatever you want, or your Spanish, whatever it is. And Babbel's going to help you do that. 1 in 5 Americans have learned a new language on their bucket list because we only know English over here because we're pathetic. But you can check that off your list with Babbel. I mean, they have, great ways of trying to teach you how to learn a language. And I believe there's a thing here that I'm looking for. Oh, here is studies from Yale, Michigan State University, and others prove that Babbel is better. One study found that 15 hours of Babbel is equivalent to a full semester in college. Crazy. Just 15 hours. So it has over 10 million subscriptions sold. It's a real language learning. It's a real language learning for real conversation. So go check it out. I mean, I definitely I'm brushing up on my Spanish, but it's going to take some time. And here's a special limited time deal for our listeners. You can get started right now. Get 55% off of your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/basement. 55% off. Okay. That is babbel.com/basement, spelled BABBEL.com/basement. Rules and restrictions may apply. Okay.
It's hot in here. It ain't getting. And by the way, you've been to 4 countries. Here,
True, yeah.
Canada, Greece, and Portugal.
Technically, I've been to France.
Okay, well there you go. 5, Joey.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that up into the 20s.
You're a world traveler here, babe. What's the next trip? What's the next country?
I have no idea.
Yeah, take some time here. Enjoy here. Live a little here.
Maybe Dublin.
Dublin, you got Dublin.
Go to Ireland.
Oh, wait, that's Ireland. That's right. That's
Yeah.
not, But yeah, so I don't know if you saw. There's the Delta flight.
Did see.
Atlanta to what was it? Spain.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. So Atlanta to Barcelona.
Yep.
And they had to emergency
Turn around.
turn around because someone got explosive diarrhea all through the cabin.
So when I originally saw the story, I thought it was funny. I was like, someone got diarrhea so bad that they had to turn the plane around.
Did you see the plane?
That's when it got scary.
It looked like it was a shining fucking set.
If you guys look up the pictures to this thing, it looks like the lady ran down the aisle, spreading her ass, because it was a lady, by the way, spreading
That
her...
makes it worse. Lady poop sucks. It's true. If it was a guy, people would be like, "Oh fuck."
that would be way worse.
No, if it was way worse for a woman.
You think women shit worse than men? Are you insane?
No, but they're women, so their shit sucks more. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I feel like a man, like with like a dirty, hairy
No,
ass.
because women, they just, they got more complicated hormones and shit. You don't know what's
What does
in.
that have to do with shit?
Yeah, you never know. You don't know is what I'm saying.
I know.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
But anyway, it looked like this woman was running down the fucking plane with her asshole open, shitting all over the floor because it literally was tracking. Ugh.
What now? They have to. How many planes? Like, how many bathrooms are there on planes normally? 2 or 3?
There's usually 2, but on international flights, there's definitely more.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they're bigger planes.
Yeah.
Bro.
One of the planes when I went to France, which is right next to fucking Spain, basically, the plane had 6. So there was 2 on each side.
Yeah, but
then
there are
another
more
2 and then 2
people.
in the back.
More people. The ratio for bathroom per person. There's more people on those international flights, right? They're bigger
know.
planes and stuff like that.
Sure, but
Do you know how much of a fucking nightmare this is?
I would lose it, dude.
Dude, anyone on that flight, whether you're the shit-E, the shit-er, or whatever,
Everyone suffered, man.
everyone suffered.
They brought the plane back. They turned around. They brought the plane back. They cleaned it for 5 hours, ripped up the carpet,
Get the fuck out
and put a new carpet in. How do you not just TNT dynamite the thing and just get a new plane?
Dude, just fucking you got to get rid of that thing. Who wants to go back on the poop plane?
That's what I'm saying. Also, and the only reason why I know this is because right before we got here, KFC from Barstool put up a video. The woman so they cleaned the plane and then everyone got back on the plane. She got back on the plane and went to Barcelona. Bro, I'm not going outside for a month.
Get the fuck out of here, Joey.
Can you imagine the woman next to you is the one who shit all over the plane, and then she comes and sits back down? I'd be like,
she
you
sits
got
down.
no shame?
She sits down. She's like, I feel so much better.
it's like, I just hope you do, bitch.
Oh my god. Do you think they had to have given her a free flight, like refunded her, or charged her for the damages?
I would have charged. It's refunded.
Nah, dude, it's not this woman's fault. She clearly is she's a victim here, Joey.
Of Diadoodle?
A diadoodle cha-cha-cha, whatever your fucking family calls it.
Yeah.
This is the biggest nightmare because guess what? No matter where they were, they had to turn back around and they had to sit in a cabin of fucking
Shit.
poop everywhere, dude. And people got sick. Dude, you know that people got sick.
What was that?
What?
You know.
I was just kidding.
Jesus, that pissed me off. You know.
You know people got sick.
I would have thrown.
No one has that powerful of a stomach to not get fucking just absolutely not like, dude, sitting in a basically like a tin can.
Yeah.
For, let's say they were halfway there.
They weren't. They were still over the U.S.
Okay. An hour.
Terrible.
Also, give this woman the fucking bathroom. What are you doing in there that you can't? If someone knocks on the door and is like, open the fuck up. Oh, she had pooped on the way, so she was already fucking shit out of luck.
Maybe she shit at the front of the thing, and then as the plane's going, it like dribbled.
Yeah, well, we can get
Disgusting.
get forensic Frank on the case. We can look at the fucking, the spatter.
The spatter, yeah.
We can look at the spatter, see where the satellites are
It's
coming
actually
from.
splatter. We're both dumb.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Blood spatter. No,
Is it spanner?
I think it's. I honestly, I know both words can be used, but they mean different things. We're talking about poop. It doesn't matter.
True.
Get Forensic Frank on the case, and I'll tell you exactly where she was running.
Yeah, that's fucked, man.
Oh my god.
I've almost shit myself on planes. Definitely almost pissed myself on multiple planes.
Well, fucking on the way to Puerto Rico, I almost peed so hard on myself. But that's not as bad. Like peeing yourself.
You almost, yeah, but you would have pissed mimosa all over yourself. Cause,
Oh no, I would have smelled great.
yeah.
I would have smelled like champagne and orange juice.
Yeah, that was
Man,
quite a flight. But yeah, if I shit my pants on an airplane, I'm not going outside. I'm not going to Barcelona. I'm just gonna stay put.
And you know what sucks is that like like the first and last name of that person, not their first name, but like the first and last initial is like available. So people can just use like simple like deductive like reasoning and figure out exactly who this person is.
I mean, why does anyone care that much?
You think people aren't going to care who pooped themselves on a plane like this? This is a major fucking story, Joey.
By the way, I'm just gonna say this. If this had been you, for instance,
You'd
like,
never.
if I was with you, right?
Yeah.
And you shit yourself on a plane so bad that it made the news and it was whatever we had to turn around or whatever, I would hand you a briefcase of $50,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like you'd never talk to me ever again.
No, I would be like, thank you so much for this experience.
Really?
Frankie, that's the funniest thing in the whole world.
Joey, no way. You would hate my fucking guts.
At the time, but afterwards I'm like, dude, you're famous. You shit all over.
You know how, and you know what I would do with that briefcase? I'd buy a fucking pistol and some ammunition. That would be, for me, that would be fucking embarrassing.
That's for anybody. Apparently not this woman, though. She was like, I'm going to get back on, though.
Yeah, I got to go to fucking...
Can you imagine? She's like, all right, let's try this again.
She walks on like a celebrity. She's like, hey, guys, I'm all right.
I really want to know what she looks like. For some reason, I'm going to judge her, you know?
All right.
Like, I want to judge her by her shit, like how bad her shit was.
Of course, 100%. Let's imagine here
Yes.
her race.
Oh, I hope she's white.
Yeah, she's got to be. I mean, the whites are down bad, and they need to stay down there. You know what I'm saying?
No, but maybe it was like a... It definitely wasn't an Asian woman. I know that.
Bro, I don't think any Asian woman has ever pooped in the history of existence.
I don't think they ever poop their pants. I don't think they're allowed.
And if they do, it's like a little squirt, a little fart squirt, and they're like, they like do that little like Asian laugh. Yeah, that's racist, but
Is it?
I don't know.
No, it's about... We're talking about cartoons.
Yeah, they can't be racist against cartoons. And well, of course, yeah, no Asian woman has ever pooped in their entire life because they would be like disowned by their family.
No Russians.
Russians don't poop. Poop Russians. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That makes no negative sense. Maybe it could have been. It could have been
It's got to be. I mean, if we're thinking it's got to be white.
white.
They had like airport food.
Could be Latino though. Could be.
Well, Latina, Joey, come on, or
yeah.
Latinx, Latinx.
Things. Yeah.
Um,
Maybe Mexican. I don't know. Could
the tacos and burritos. You're really going that route, Joey?
you said that?
I did. I can say it though. Do you know why?
Yeah.
All right, as long as we know.
Yeah. Imagine it was like your dad.
Bro, if I found out that it was my mom, I'd be like, Ma, listen, I love you, but we can't talk for a couple months.
I would feel so bad for my mom.
Yeah, your mom doesn't poop, dude.
Yeah, like I'd be like, oh my god, she's never gonna leave the house again.
Yeah, my mom,
I can't imagine if it was me.
Bro.
Can you imagine that?
you have to get like new clothes because you imagine that everything is ruined that you're wearing.
I would also like if I knew like I'm gonna shit all over myself, all over this plane. Even if I was wearing shorts, I would like grip all of it, or I would like take my shirt off and make a moat.
I think the point is it was liquid. She couldn't have contained it.
I know, but I'd be like, I just like get it all over me. I wouldn't let it go throughout the plane.
This is the fucking the cross you are willing to bear.
I also would have broke that motherfucking door.
Bro, I don't care if someone's sitting on that toilet. I'm getting into
shit
that
on.
room and
Yeah.
I'm going on that toilet.
Either everyone's gonna get shit on or just you.
I will say there have been instances where I've been in a bathroom waiting to use a stall and they've all been booked.
Oh no.
And I've been like, oh, worst case scenario, one of these urinals is getting it. Never happened though.
Have you ever had to be like, man, I'm really struggling to a stranger?
No, I never have. Have you?
I don't think so.
No, that would be. If you gotta voice it at that point in time, then it's like there's trouble a brewing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. Yikes.
There has been times where I'm like, if there's someone in this bathroom, it's going down.
Oh, like you're just like getting them out of the
Yeah,
bathroom.
like this is a Hail Mary. Like someone better not be in there, otherwise it's going down.
Oh, yeah.
And thank God it's like worked out.
You have to like practice breathing, like just chill.
And you start praying. You're just like,
Oh, I
God, get
don't-
me through this.
So you believe in God only when you have to shit your pants?
Or when I'm throwing up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when I'm throwing up and I'm like, I'll be a better person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like.
Who's the patron saint of shitting your pants?
that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. We should look
It
it
ain't
up.
St. Anthony or St. Francis.
We know that.
Yeah.
It's got to be like fucking like Saint Bart.
Yeah, I was thinking Bartholomew as well.
Look at us.
Because of barf.
Bart reminds me of a butt sound, like a pre-poop fart.
Bart.
Yeah. Bart.
How you pooping over there? What was that?
I'm
Bart.
saying pre. I'm feeling good. Very hot in here, Joey.
I know. We can leave. Frank, thanks so much for showing up today. I appreciate you, man. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, where else would I?
By the way, you guys can go get those hats.
There's also a
Shop.Santa
mint-
Studios.
There's also a mint green one.
There's a mint green one. Shop.SantaGodStudios.com. These nice pastel hats. They're beautiful, nice and summery for the end
This
of
is going to be
summer.
on the picture right here on the website. Like that's like.
It's not, but
Oh, come on, let me have one.
Shop.SantaGodStudios.com. Frank, where can they find you?
F Alvarez885 on Twitter, the Frank Alvarez on Instagram, and then go check out Basement Yard on all forms of social media, as well as Patreon. Patreon.com/thebasement. You sign up today. You get these weekly episodes a week in advance. That second tier, you get those exclusive episodes every single Friday. And thank you for getting us to 26,000. We're going to be really, really, really quickly approaching 27,000. We want to thank every single person. We want to thank every single person that's going to be signing up at another point in time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Joey, back to you. That's my last bit of energy that I have.
Yeah?
I'm going to crumble.
I feel like you could be one of those horse racer guys.
And then here comes again. Go first and taking out third leg, and it's going to be a little bit.
Real quick, if you had a horse, what would you name it?
Flint McIntosh.
What's that from?
I don't know. It's literally the very first thing that came to my mind. What about you?
Filthy Betsy?
Like that.
Yeah.
I do. Flint.
Flint McIntosh.
Yeah.
Who's the dude from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Flint.
Wait a sec.
Is that McIntosh? His name's Flint something.
Is it Flint McIntosh? Now I got to look this up.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That first movie, fire.
The second one's good too. Not as good.
The first one is
Flint Lockwood.
Flint Lockwood.
Lockwood. Close.
Okay. Well, anyway, you guys can follow me at Joe Santagon. Go follow the show on TikTok and Instagram at The Basement Yard. And that is all. See you guys next time.
I could have went longer, but I stopped.
Thank God.